Hello, guys. Thank you very much for here with me. It's always a pleasure to interview new traders and new users for Zoomex. I'm gonna start with you, Victor. I would like to know more about you and when did you start on this industry? Can you please tell us a little bit more?
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Victor from Nigeria. So I had enthusiasm on crypto around 2020, where I used to fall in love with synthetic index and
Nice.
boom and crash stuff and things like that. So along the line, I had to like migrate to you have to expand your tentacles and learn other things alongside, which I fell in love with currency pairs. I needed to learn that to add it to my resume along the line.
Okay,
So that's how far back, 2020.
nice. Nigeria is a huge country for crypto. It's really important when we are like
Yeah, we have
starting our business there. Yeah, it's big, really big. A strong community also, and I think the government is pushing a lot on the blockchain, so it's quite positive. What about you,
yeah.
Azongaji? Where are you based, and how is your experience with the industry?
I'm based in Cameroon, born in
Nice.
Cameroon, father and mother here from Cameroon. I've been
Okay.
in the industry from since 2017. I
Wow.
started working with block options, blockoptions.com. It was a decentralized binary applications platform.
Okay.
Even till today, I haven't seen any. So we did not succeeded with the binary application platform, and till then, no one has succeeded. I moved to Ether Zero. Ether
Okay.
Zero was a fork of Ethereum, which promises zero fee. Because one thing that held us back, so with Ether Zero, we're looking to create our own new chain that will enable us to create binary option trading without too much fee. So ever since then, I've been moving from one to another.
Yeah.
Uh,
And you like
right
binary option?
now,
It's quite
um,
hard. It's a
yeah,
little bit tricky. Yeah.
yeah, and and that's my preferred mode of trading, binary options. Even till
Nice.
now, that is what I still do, binary option.
Really interesting. I will ask you
Yeah.
more about this, and you will share
So
in a
now,
few minutes. Nice. Quite interesting. Quite interesting. So we
okay,
have one guy from
okay.
Nigeria, another one from Cameroon. Let's hear with what Simon is going to say. Simon, can you please tell us a little bit more about you?
Okay, my name is Simeon.
Nice.
I've been in the crypto I've been in the crypto space for quite a few years now.
Okay.
I start I started crypto in 2021, where it was jokingly started with ambassador Steve promoting projects. But in the long run, I fell in love with crypto and I did deep.
Okay. That's
I
good to know.
at the long run, as I said, I fell in love with trading. I trade sporty futures and with time started advancing into the crypto space, heading projects and also become the person I am today in the crypto space.
Okay. Simon, I don't know if it's probably your microphone, but I have like some small bugs. Try to check for the the second question that I will throw to you in a few minutes. Thank you very much for the
Okay.
presentation. Small introduction. We don't have too much time, so I know that you need to be a little bit like concrete. But I think you opened me to brainstorm a few and funny question. Victor, I want to know more about you. Like you said that Nigeria, you started on 2020 with the COVID. How is going right now on your side? Like what kind of trading are you doing? Are you more spot or futures?
Okay, I'm more features. More
More
features.
futures. Nice.
Yeah.
What kind of leverage? What kind of leverage? Please tell
I
us.
mean, I want to be able to try. You have to leverage on what you can afford to lose at the same time. So, 10,000 leverage.
Okay, I like it. Well, that's quite good. I also do the 10K. Yeah, the 10. It's nice. But sometimes I do the 20. I don't know why. Probably it's because
That's
And when did you discover Zoomex? Like
okay. Prior to that, I was trying to find on an exchange. A friend
okay,
referred me to this in terms of the UI UX, because I have a background in, so their UI UX was very catchy and it was easy to use. So that was the referral I got to Zoomex. So that was like probably last year, middle of
okay.
last year.
Yeah, more than 1 year. That's quite good, bro. That's quite interesting. So you know that we have a lot of pairs in Zoomex for the futures. So I think you're happy with from that side. Yeah, you're happy. And also we have good liquidity. Victor, another thing, I think similar to Simeon, there is some bugs. I don't know if it's your laptop or my microphone. But if you can check a little bit. Asongani, what about you? You told me about binary option, but in Zoomex we don't have currently binary option. So what kind of product are you using? Are you using the inverse? Asongani? Hello. Okay, probably we have some bugs. Simon, let me go with you. What kind of product are you using in Zoomex? More spot, more futures?
Oh, I
Probably
probably I use both uh,
issues.
features and spots.
Probably, Victor, if you can cut your microphone, probably it will be better.
Okay,
Let me
is
try.
it okay now?
Yeah, now I think it's better. Yeah.
Okay, probably I trade on sporty and future,
Okay.
so I did the both. Yeah,
Oh, that's nice.
depends on
That's good.
the. Are you here?
But we don't have too much bud right now on Zoomex, but we are working on this. We have copy trading. I don't know if you tested.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that. And I think I've tested that once.
All right. That's I mean, we have like great masters to follow. I think you need to check. I think you will enjoy it. And Asongaji, I think we have some bugs. I know that you told us about your binary option. What kind of product you like on Zoomex? I think we have a little bit of bugs with Asongaji. Yeah, no? I'm gonna I'm gonna continue with Victor. You told me about futures, leverage, and I saw your smile, your little smile. Can you please tell us a little bit more about your profit? Like, are you a guy that make a lot of profit, or also you have loss and you're a human?
Yeah, definitely. You learn trading psychology. So
Nice.
you won't be greedy in the market. You make some profits, and then when you're greedy, you lost. So
Yeah,
while you're making
that's normal.
profits, you just take your profit and then learn from the market. You won't be greedy in the same time.
Yeah, it's important. Victor, what you like from Zoomex in for the futures interface? Like, do you have like some pros and cons that you want to share with us?
Okay, concerning the pros and cons, right? Like I said earlier, I have a background in front end development. So the UI and the UX is very very friendly. You can actually navigate your way around the UI and UX. You can play around it, and then any user can just navigate his or her way around the user interface of the Zoomex. And then the cons might be more spots.
Yeah, yeah, we need to work on that. You need to work, but it's quite hard, at the end. Listings, we have really good competitors, and
Yeah.
it's quite hard, but we are working on. We have a solid team, and I think from the last 2 months we are listing a lot of tokens. So let's see if we can list more tokens, for you for the community. It's our
That'll be
goal,
very
man.
yeah.
We are working on that. We are working. And Simon, what are your pros and cons from Zoomex? Because you told me that also you do some futures, and you're a recent user. If you can share like any advantage or disadvantage that you face. We Simon, your microphone, I think it's off. Now you
Okay,
can speak.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, perfectly, perfectly.
Okay, most, I started trading from Binance, Binance. So, this early last year, late last year, I I come across this Zoomex, which a friend introduced to me,
Ouais.
and you know, when I come across it, it was kind of friendly, and I didn't find it difficult to navigate the app, and
Yeah.
it was good
Intuitive.
for me to go. It was good to me. It was good to me.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
though at some point there was not a lot of listing. So but with the quiet improvement I'm seeing recently, I think the platform is good to go, and I've been introducing a lot of friends because I did a trading class which I introduced to friends, and it has been a good platform to trade on.
Nice. You know that you have the referral program. If you have a lot of friends, you can earn more money like that.
Yeah, I already signed of it, so yeah,
Okay,
so
that's
that.
important. That's important. And later after this meeting, let's talk a little bit, guys. I can propose you something sweet for you, for both of you.
Okay. Okay.
Songayi, let's go with you. I think you have now a good connection. Let me know more about your binary option. Like, what do you like from Zoomex?
Oh, from ZoomX first, like the demographics here will just show you something. We three Africans and one European, I think, is just to show you that ZoomX is more user friendly. With us Africans, KYC is killing us
Yeah, probably.
to actually register on a platform and complete the KYC is very difficult. ZoomX, it was just easy, unbelievable.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with you. Probably, Asongaji, if you cut your camera, there is no issue. Probably your connection will be better because it some parts was good, but the other ones we have some delay. Try to switch off your camera. Yeah, and probably it's better. And what about like okay, you told me about this user friendly and no KYC. That is something super important nowadays. But now that you told us that you trade on binary option, what do you do in Zoomex? Like futures or inverse perpetual? Because we don't have right now.
Futures in ZoomX, I trade only. Yes, in ZoomX, I trade only futures.
Okay, good, good.
Futures, with futures is you can take it a lot closer to binary options. The binary option is short time, high pay. So futures has that that sort of
Okay, good to know. Good to
ability
know.
for short time, high pay.
Okay, I'm gonna make a spicy question, guys. I'm gonna start with Victor because he didn't reply concretely. I want to know what was the biggest profit and the biggest loss that you have made in the trading, guys. Yeah, let's go, guy. Let's go. You start,
Yes,
Victor.
is it generally or only on Zoomex?
Generally, let's go generally because
Yeah.
it's yeah.
I said earlier around second 2020, I was trading on synthetic index, so I was on crash market, crash
Okay.
500. So I was on profit. So
Nice.
I was a big greedy, so I was rating around, 1,000 plus 1,500 or something. But a spike came in and then hit me to 200.
No, it's not bad. It's quite good, no? So overall, you are a profit trader, no? In a
Yes,
general
yes.
perspective.
I learned that's where I know I learned my trading psychology, not to be too greedy, not to attach emotions to trading.
It's
So
important.
that's
The psychology and risk management are important variables to
the
take care, when you're a trader. And
analytics.
that will be my next question, but I want to finish with Simon and Asongaji. So Simon, let us know a little bit more about your profit and loss. What was your biggest profit and biggest loss?
Oh, like Victor said, it's applicable to everyone. when you're trading, there's always a strategy to stop loss. So when if you're greedy enough and you didn't obey, there are some rules and you have to abide with it for you not to
Yeah.
lose. But initially, I was greedy enough. It happened to all traders. It's once a while. So
Yes.
I've lost and I've gained too. So my biggest loss should be like 300 USDT at once.
300. Well, it's not, it's
Yeah,
quite, I mean, it's good. I mean, my biggest loss was, I think, 1.5K in only one trade,
oh,
guys. Yeah, I lost a lot
yo,
of money
yeah.
on that trade.
Oh, oh, oh,
I saw the Victor
all
face like,
depends on your
wow.
liquidity.
Yeah, depends. Exactly.
all the,
I forgot to put the stop loss and I just wake up and I say, well, how is the trade? And suddenly I don't see the trade and I say, what the hell happened? And I go to the historical and I say, oh my goodness, what happened here? Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
like I said, it's always a kind of tools to use. It's help a lot. But most traders think they are expert and before you know it, blow you off.
Yes,
But it's
yes,
always
for
good.
sure. And the important
So
point, you need to learn from your mistakes. That's something really
yeah,
important
yeah, yeah.
in everything in the
Yeah.
life. Songaji, what about you? What are your biggest profit and biggest loss? Yes, Songaji.
Yes, I'm having a little bit of issues, but I think I'm good now.
I think now I can hear you clearly. The question was,
Yes.
what was your biggest profit and biggest loss?
Biggest profit and biggest loss.
You like that question. I cannot
So,
see
well,
your face, but I think you like it.
yeah, the question is, I cannot really measure the biggest profit in terms of amount, though. I will measure it in terms of
Percentage.
the money.
Okay.
Yes, yes, in terms of what the money was meant for.
Okay.
So I think what the money was meant for is more alarming. So one time like that, I had to lose money that was meant for my brother's operation. So the money, the contribution came into to me, and
Mm-hmm.
I used it to trade, and I used it to trade on binary options, and I
Okay.
had to lose everything while my brother was in the hospital, in the
Oh,
theater. So
yeah.
that has been my most devastating loss.
Okay.
Third story, the operation went well, everything, but later on I could not live with myself for a while.
Normally, but well, the good point is that your brother is safe and is good. That's much
Yeah,
important.
yeah,
That's much
yeah.
important.
That is when I really took in the lesson of not to risk what you cannot afford to lose. Yeah.
That's a good rule. That's a really good rule. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you another question because right now you have a really good connection. So we changed the trending. So basically talking about this personal life, trading life, how you manage to keep an equilibrium between your personal life and the trading life. Like what kind of things you need to do on your daily life to maintain this
Balance.
equilibrium, this balance. Yeah.
Okay, for me, before I could know it, I was already an addict. I found out that I was an addict in trading. I could not longer stop. So I decided to make it part and parcel of my life. So trading is now, it cuts across, it involves all my life. So
Okay.
the way I try to balance life and trading is, for me, it doesn't matter if I'm on the chart or if I'm off the chart, I'm still trading. So I'm always
Nice.
trading. So that's
Okay.
what that's about.
Okay. That's interesting. I mean, quite interesting. I want to hear the other voice because you didn't say something like normal. No, most of the traders they say. Let's hear Simeon. Simon, what do you think? I mean, what kind of things you do to keep this balance?
Yeah. Mm. Yeah. To me, like my trading lifestyle is discipline.
Discipline.
It's flexibility. Yeah. Like I adapt depending on market conditions.
Okay.
I don't just trade. I don't just trade. I follow the market conditions, definitely reflecting on my daily life too. So where I try to stay constructively and I open my mind to change. I can
Okay.
change not to trade today, not to trade today. Like I can go out for a break when I see the market is not favorable to me. So, but there are some points where I use desperation to trade, and something like that it causes a lot of harm. But now I'm mature in the market enough to understand where to trade and where to take a break.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I see your point. I see your point, and I like this first reply that you made. And Victor, something to add, or you do similar to Asongai and Simon?
Okay, no, like Simeon said, I agree. You need to create a work-life balance and then make sure that you do not really indulge in it so you won't make a loss. Because if you're, and then this reflects on the psychology of trading. And once you lose, you want to recover.
Yeah.
So, and that's when you make a loss.
Yes. Yes, I see your point, and I think it's important. But guys, I mean, when you are not trading, you have a family, you have wife, you have children, so you do some sport, you go with friends.
Yeah, you work out. If you're a gym body, you would know how to manage your life.
Yeah, it's
Eating really
important. I mean, yeah, for sure. Because at the end, trading, I don't know which time zone you trade. I don't know if it's the American time zone or probably the Asian time zone or European, but it's super intensive, when you are like looking at chart. I don't know if you are more scalper or more swingers, but if you are
So
more scalpers, it's crazy. What do you want to say, Asongai? You say, whoa.
for for me, I have a business, and the main purpose of that business is to take me off the market. When I'm in business, people don't know this, but the main reason of me creating that business is so that I should have something that I'm totally involved in that can take me off the charts.
Yeah.
Because once you open the chart and you're trading, especially when you're in a losing run, it's very hard. It's very difficult to leave the market.
Yeah.
So for me, I set up a business, and I also love to see the business succeed and all of that. So it is what takes me out of trading sometimes. Sometimes
Yeah.
I have a good one. Sometimes I'll have a whole good 1 week out of the trade, and I will really appreciate it. Even if the
Yeah.
business is not working, but just that alone for me is a good balance in life.
Yeah, it's important. It's completely important. Yeah, yeah, for sure. What was you saying, Victor? Sorry, I interrupt you.
Excuse me, what did you say?
I think you were like saying something and just I cut you because
Yeah,
about
yeah,
some guy.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
I was saying, if you're a gym body, you know how to balance your work life and then
Yeah.
your because it's both worlds. You have to be very disciplined. And then I was saying, at the end of the day, if you lose, that's when you want. There's a reflex in psychology that when you lose, you want to gain. So, and the moment you
Yes.
want to, that's when you lose most.
Yeah,
That's when you
totally
lose.
Victor,
true.
I
True.
tried, I tried, I tried using the gym, but the gym also requires motivation. You
Yes,
understand?
and it's discipline.
So
Discipline is different.
at times you don't have motivation to go to the
Eh,
gym, and you are stuck in the house, and the only thing you can do is open your charts, and there you go again. But with the business, if I get a call and say something is going wrong, I must go to the business side, and so it helps me. The motivation comes by its own. But with the gym, I have to mindset and all of that.
Motivation is
Yeah,
super important,
you
Asongai.
have
Motivation is important, Asongai. Yeah,
yeah,
for
yeah.
everything in life. What do you want to say, Simon? You are
no,
preparing
I would
something.
just I would I was just pulling up. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, Victor, I do some gym. I love to play football. I love to do some box. So yeah, I try always to have 1 hour per day to disconnect of this work because it's super intensive. Crypto as market, they don't sleep during the weekend. So if you open your phone, and I imagine that you have your phone with the crypto, you are always seeing content of crypto. And if you are not able to put a standby or limit, you become crazy. You
Yeah,
become really crazy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It
Yeah.
really doesn't matter. It's about the consistency, not about intensity.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. I totally understand. But
yeah, yeah,
for
true.
example, I start on 2020, so I start with the end of a bull market with a strong bear market. Now, since 1 year, we are saying, hey, we are going to have a rally soon. We are going to have a rally soon. The only rally that we see is Bitcoin, but now Ethereum from last 2 weeks or last 10 days, he's pumping. We don't know, but at the end, is what I think. Like this market, this industry is super volatile. There is a lot of hundreds, thousands of agents that they want or they are looking for different goals. And we have every day new communities of traders. I mean, they don't sleep. It's something. It's an industry ecosystem that never sleeps. It's incredible. But
Very
yeah,
competitive.
talking about the pressure, the intensity. I know that you guys do some sport and you have like the companies for Asongaji. Asongaji, I imagine that he's one of the rich guy in the in in his city with crypto binary options and everything. But I would like to know, because we only have 5 minutes remaining. I want to know how you see the ecosystem. Like Asongaji, what do you think about the market in the next year?
You mean the whole crypto ecosystem? I think the bull market
Yeah.
is. I think first thing I'm sure is alt season is not coming.
Okay. Okay.
Alt
That's
season
good
is
to
not
know.
coming, and the bull market is drawing to an end. We are going to start witnessing a bear soon, a rebear
Mm,
market. So that's
okay.
yeah.
Okay. What about you, Simon? What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I got to
According to
what
what
is
you said, I
Because
don't
everybody
agree
is
with the,
I don't
I don't
agree
agree with the
with
bull
you.
market ending soon.
So we need to short. We need to short, no?
I yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely.
I open
I
a
don't
long
accept
this
the bull
morning
market.
on BTC, guys. Don't say that, please. I open a long position. I open a long position this morning, man. I don't believe it, man. Why you want to short? Oh my goodness. What-
Okay, but if you can see the
Honestly,
market, if you can see the market, in the next
last
last
few
few months,
nobody
nobody
expected
expected the market to be at the point of last 2 weeks.
okay.
So to
me.
me,
I
I believe the market is still coming up because if you
see,
see,
like I
like you
said,
say, the market is
highly
highly
volatile.
volatile. So
If you
if
know
you know
what you're
what you're doing, my analysis currently,
Yeah.
I I I I think the bull market is not coming to an end soon.
Okay. And to finish, to make an end, Victor, what do you think about the market, the industry?
me as a trader, I won't I won't really, want it to come to an end. There's a lot of based on analysis. I don't really think it's coming to an end, and you can't really predict the market. You want to based on season, you want to predict, or it can change at any time. But at the end of the day, I don't want it to end. According to what Simeon said,
Yeah.
there's a lot of gain at the end of the day.
True. And we need a lot of newbies and new agents on the industry. Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see.
and
Uh,
that would really able to investors to come into the market and see how to make some
true.
great investment.
And regions, countries, market, like for example, a region like Africa. I think Africa is a huge continent, where we have hundreds of millions of users that they can become new traders or new agents on the blockchain. So I think companies need to start thinking about this, and they need to put more time and money on these kind of regions, because it's the next generation, is the next gold mine, as we said. But yeah, guys,
Right.
I'm truly disappointed, like sad, because I need to cut. We only have 1 minute before Zoom's cut the
Wow.
interview. But
Uh,
it was a really good moment. I think for me and for all the people that will see this podcast. Thank you very much for being here. I appreciate a lot.